My name is Renison Jeffrey, and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Now, at all points in time, when we come here, it's not always a doom and a gloom. It's not always that, we on the attack. But at many points, we would have seek reasoning. And when all else would have failed, come to the platform and share what we are doing with you, the people. And what we are doing on your behalf. Because we believe that there are people that can't speak. There are people that is suffering from defeatism. So they not nobody, don't know how to start, don't know where to start. I was in that position in which my superiors and them would have stifled my voice. And not that I'm resentful, and I would have skillfully tried or incorporate ways in which I'm doing it differently. So what I'm here to speak about is the incident that would have taken place with one of our members. Somebody that would have knocked on the door of the Workers' Rights Union. And we would have responded to them and give them all the help available in showing them of their rights and counseling them to know that you can abuse that, or you should not abuse it, in concordance to good industrial relation and practice. So what we do here is not just a Vicky system, and we just stand up and just speak out and just the worker, we doing this and we going down dying, whether they're wrong or not. This is not the system that is taking place here. We believe in fairness and justice to all. If we are doing that, we will not be doing our jobs. So we would have journeyed again to St. Madeleine, in which we would have engaged members on the board in CEPEP, in which Barry Garcia, we would have talked to him extensively about what would have been taking place. And to see, for him, was to see and just hear the side of the worker, and in which we could have reached an amicable solution in going forward. Now, we are not saying in the least that the worker always right in it. We are saying that they are going on where injustice is. The workers' rights, we are there. And to say in the least, kudos to Mr. Barry Garcia and his team, and to everybody that would have been there in this bilateral discussions in which we could have ironed out certain issues in relation to you, the worker, and skillfully plotting a way forward. That's what this is about. This is not just, we come here and we talk. That's just one aspect. There is a second aspect as to going forward. Because you, at the end of the day, still have to live, still have to eat, and still have to provide for your family. And what trade unionism really and truly is to ensure a go-between, that the employer does not abuse their power where it is coming to the workers. So we would have had bilateral discussions today in the St. Madeleine area, and we urging many of you CEPEP workers out there. We understand that is 30 of you on one CEPEP gang. Find the workers' rights and join this movement, because we would have heard many of the people all from Saparia, from the St. Madeleine area too, we would have raised your concern in terms of where a vote manipulation would have been taking place on behalf of you. So reach out to us, join the union. There may very well be a time that our help is needed, because you ain't seeing no trade union doing what we are doing today, because you know why we're doing it and ensuring that we're doing it continually is that because we care about you, the average citizen. There is not a joke. Your issue is not a joke. Your plight is not a joke. What we do, we take this seriously. I ain't saying me. We take your plight seriously. Some that none of them are doing there on the outside. They go try to mama guy here with small talk and old talk. Highlight your issue for like, for shares, to grow a platform in which they could command the attention of the public at a later date and then abuse it. We not about that here. You understand? We take any and all matters. Now we was in the St. Madeleine area in which we would have spoken to the CEPEP board, and this is part of the story in which we would have spoken with there, which Mr. Barry Garcia and his team, that was very helpful. So we are going to play part of that video here for you to see. Now we can't play the whole thing because there was some of it that was cut out. So we are going into that, so we're going to hear that entirely. So we could talk, we could converse as a unit. My name is Wellington Jeffrey and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Stay tuned and we're going to come back after the video in which we will cut it up and dissect it in parts. And with that out.
You see, Renaissance, I spent 33 years as a police. I spent 25 years in intelligence and around this time. So I have a sense of understanding of what the society is made up of. Alright? So I just sit down and think out things first. I don't jump to no conclusion. I just try to listen and think out things in my head. And if I'm not sure of something, I will ask questions. Okay? But I could know bullshit when you come to it. Alright? So that is why I just lick you off. The time you start with nonsense, there was a contractor come to report on you. The first two sentences I know was like. And I tell him, I say, you know you're lying to me, right? So stop lying to me and start to tell me the truth. Well, he had a problem with the field officer because the field officer was pulling him up. Okay? He was slack on the work. The teams ain't performing properly. So the field officer pulled him up. He didn't like that. So he come to report the field officer. But I know the field officer was pulling him up because I was getting information about his behavior and his workers' behavior. So I told the field officer, go and look into this, please. I told the coordinator, I said, look into this. Right, I'm hearing so and so and so. So I just give them an opportunity to go and do the initial investigation to come back to me. Right? So therefore when I talking, I just be talking from a power of authority. I don't be just speculating. Right? So I just say, go and look into this. While they're looking into it, I also looking into it. Quietly. I will go down there, no CEPEP close, nothing. I will sit down on the block. I will talk to the community. I will talk to workers and talk to the community. So long we get a sense of what is happening. So I could gauge my conversation in a particular way. Good? Yeah. And that's how I get to find out all these things. I don't really go on, I don't act with arrogance. Right. I use diplomacy. It is always the softer touch that you just get the better honey from. You don't rush the bee-nest with aggressiveness. The bees go sting you. Yeah, it will sting you up. And you won't get way looking for neither. You won't get no honey. Alright? And you can't catch fly with vinegar. You have to catch fly with honey. So I will sit down, I will listen.
What? We come up here by CEPEP by the office. We get good assistance from Mr. Barry Garcia. I ain't gonna lie.
But you must also include Mr. Matthew Kyle. Eh?
And Mr. Matthew. Mr. Matthew, we sit down here in the office. The Workers' Rights team, and you know where injustices in terms of anybody. It could be the worker, the employer and the employee. You know, somebody had to say something. This can't continue in Trinidad and Tobago. And Mr. Garcia, what I really wanted to say is that in terms of, in a broad sense, in terms of where misbehavior on the contractor part, because this is what spurred me to come here. We know workers does misbehave too, but in terms of where misbehavior on the contractor part, what side CEPEP take on the matter?
CEPEP
in general.
CEPEP doesn't really take any side of the matter, but CEPEP have ways of treating with the contractor. All right, she will bring the contractor to the heels and employ some discipline to the contractor. Right, that is the most are willing to say at now the times, because there are many ways to discipline a contractor. All right, good, and we would like to continue to work with the Workers' Rights Union. Anything that policy that is affecting the workers out there, bring it to our attention, because there are many things that we may not be aware of. We may not really know certain things out there, because there's so much of contractors and workers we're dealing with. So anything out there, and anything that is worth having a discussion with, bring it to our attention. We are willing and able to sit down and have conversations with you.
Thanks for opening that door of communication, Mr. Barry. Thanks. Terry, you know, because up here, I know you want to tell the audience something.
Shade.
Yes.
Curtis. Look how you resemble Curtis. Your father are blessed, man.
Well, people thanks, eh? Shade.
Well, on behalf of this Barry Garcia, I know Barry Garcia and CEPEP company will take justice where justice is due, right? And I know that CEPEP does look
out for the workers.
Yeah,
the workers is the most important element in this process.
When they investigate and they see that the worker really is at fault, justice will be due. So the worker will be get what is due, and we have faith in Barry Garcia.
All right, people, well, tune in. Barry. Tune in.
Yes, Renaissance.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel now. You are trying to make 1,000. I almost reach it.
Right. And Renaissance, don't be afraid to bring information to us that is necessary to help us have a better relationship with the workers and the contractors.
All right, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Is what is needed in any situation. When someone understands human relation and how to treat with certain things in a particular way, you just see things meshing, because it's not really always about the worker too much, because there are certain ways to treat with things that require diplomacy. It requires a certain way of operating, and if you don't know how to operate, this is what the Workers' Rights Union here is about. Now we ain't coming really to step on nobody's corner. We are coming here to shine a light where there is no light. Simple. A simple statement. Because if we did operate in a particular way and go down the road in which we was going down, things would operate different. But what would have taken place here today is this: a line of communication was open with us, and I could only talk for the two people, Barry Garcia and Matthew. Now these two individuals were so helpful in trying to mitigate the situation. I pray, I ain't rubbing it in nobody's face. I pray that the contractor is going to do the correct thing. I'm praying that the heart of the contractor in this situation is going to change, because we don't want to go and shut down no way. We don't want to go and shut down nowhere and nobody work. We don't want to do that. All we want is what is due for the worker. So we ain't come here to play that kind of game. Where it is, we understand that the worker, wrong was done to them. We would have tried every possible opportunity, and this, and as I tell you, let our track record speak for itself. Question us on that, because we have something that we are about to drop in. Right now we vetting the story, because we hear the workers' rights, human rights platform. We'll go back again in Mount Hope, but we will leave that for another discussion. Not all the time this program is a doom and a gloom. It's about getting result and getting result in the correct way, and carrying you along on the journey to see the kind of nicks and knacks. It's not no closed door talk here. Everything we do it with transparency and with consistency, because we want to do what the rest of unions didn't do for you. We want to not sell oil out. That is what is our mandate. You see that 4% that many of you getting, but if the workers' rights union was, we was outside it, we was a movement. We still a movement. And now we have the legal authority to do certain things. Because here what I say there, sometimes when you watch somebody from the outside, you can hardly tell. It's not when you sit down and talk to them. This why doing here is the last resort. It's a response to you, the public. What you was facing on a daily basis, what you was going through. This platform have been formed on that, the cries of the average worker, the worker that not hearing, that is not being heard. This platform was formed on the basis of that. So we ain't playing. When we come here, we take what you say seriously, and we operate the suit. We go on the job site, we try to find out what's going on. We go at the heart and the caucus. There is not just about taking dues and taking your money and signing up membership, and when done, we send 2 paper for you, yeah, or you're in the union and at the end of that. No, this is not for that. We here to work for you. This workers' rights union is here to work for you, the public. That's what this thing is about. We taking it to our next level, and all employer throughout Trinidad and Tobago have to take notice from now on, because the precedents that we are about to set, man, it will send shockwave through this whole economy, through this whole Trinidad and Tobago. That is shockwave that we are about to send. It outside it. It outside the hearing, the feeling, and the understanding, the vibration of the movement. The have to understand. Because we ain't operating by the mandate our advantage. We ain't operating by the mandate that, alright, secrecy, full transparency, full accountability, and action behind that. Not just we come in here and blowing no horn. So to the CEPEP contractor, do the correct thing. And kudos to Barry Garcia and Matthew for listening to the problem and the plight of the worker. Now, there are certain things there that we told lawyer that we come into Separia. So many of you that join these gangs and them, they tell me don't say gang, but teams, because some of them treating lawyer with scam courtesy. Get in contact with the workers' rights movement. Text my number, call my number, 333-2176. We are going to give you representation that is second to none. And I'm telling you, I can put my life on that. Yeah, I can put my life on that. I have to convince myself. I not to say, well, this is where it is and when it is not. Let my track record, let the track record of the Workers' Rights Union speak for itself, and we would have been having discussion with many of you security officers. Oh yeah, join the union. The EPA only representing constables. Oh, you understand that that is enshrined within law. You, they are not representing. Join the union. Let us negotiate for you so your standard and working condition could improve and we could negotiate. All we want is 2/3 of any company and we will step in. Yes, we are going to step in. It's about time people get proper representation and representation in the correct way. Not this kind of thing that you're getting from some of them union and you have to beg them to answer the phone. They call in or here, they come in and check or here. And here what's going on. No kind of representation. None whatsoever. No type of transparency because all of them trying very hard to thief your money and not give you no records in return. And many of them unions and them I could call name. But we will leave that for another time. Or you're getting tired of we giving people a voice. So everybody that is outside here in these gangs and them, this CEPEP team and them, or you're getting advantage, we are going to fix it. That is how it's going. As I say, I doesn't know it reached so far that kind of run my mouth programming. Get in contact with us and call us. My name is Renison Jeffrey and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Subscribe to the channel. It affects the algorithm. It pushes your plight to more people. When you subscribe, it will pop up in a next man search bar. Affect the algorithm because this thing here is like a movement. It will shake Trinidad and Tobago. %, nothing. The nurses and them on the ward, get in contact with us. The number is on the screen. 333-2176. Stop playing. Now is not time to play. Now is not time at all. You know we have a serious fight in it because those who remember what was are unable to accept what can be. We know unionism, or you don't trust unionism again, but that is what once was. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. What we are telling you and showing you, let that be the yardstick in which you will judge the workers' rights movement. And if you ain't seeing no work, jump out. If you're seeing that we acting and we operating for you, boy, let our track record speak for itself. I ain't gonna stay here too long. My name is Renison Jeffrey and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Tune in for more of this. And with that, I am out. We do what we do in the name of the people.
Like to see the foreman on the job site. Who is the foreman? Who is the acting foreman? Nobody? Is there no foreman here? Alright. Alright.
Come, puppy.
Nobody don't want to say who is the foreman? My name is Renison Jeffrey. I would like to see the foreman on the job site, please. Who is the acting foreman on this CEPEP job site?
Who you from? Who you from? I don't know.
I'll come to see the foreman based on our worker this morning. That come out of work. Where's the foreman? Or he done work? So everybody leave the job site and we done work. Nobody don't know who is the foreman. Alright. Today I'm in the Gonzales area. I come to see the foreman on this CEPEP work. Nobody here All the workers gone home. Boy, you watch what? All the workers gone home here this morning. Nobody don't want to see who is the foreman. Because we have a letter here.
Right now the foreman home.
The foreman home?
Yes.
Alright.
Right now the foreman is home.
Alright.
Right.
Thanks, brother. We on the job site here. I come to see the foreman. If you could watch the time, I go show him my phone. The time is now 10 o'clock. The foreman home. Right. When I see the foreman home.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah. Brother, that's the responsibility.
Same man. Come up there. Right. So, like two other business. I know that.
Alright.
Just working.
You just working? Thank you, brother.
I just working.
Yeah, you just working. You ain't do nothing wrong. You ain't do nothing
I
wrong.
just working. I don't know. The foreman ain't come.
Right.
So I give the foreman.
Right, so I come in today, now it's just 10 o'clock. And we going and see the foreman. Today. Everybody go on, watch. Everybody go on, watch. Everybody go on. Look at car stop there, watch. Everybody go on. Right, this morning we in Point 14 here. Here's the Point 14 main road. Now what we're doing is that we went by the contractor on the job site. Nobody in want to talk. Nobody want to say anything. So we have no other choice here than to come to the post office. This is how Point 14 looking here. Here's the post office. So I'm going to zoom in. Trinidad and Tobago Postal Service. Got my insurance place inside it. So I'm going in there this morning. And you are like at the post, the contractor. So you see the stress because we went on the job site and nothing. Morning. Family, I come to the postal letter here. The postal letter. I don't know if I want to post it by registered.
Registered?
Yeah, registered me.
Put the person name who is sending it to on your return address.
My return address?
Yes.
Thank you. Always so helpful. Right. Well, you see, you try your best. And it's that.
Well, on behalf of this Barry Garcia, I know Barry Garcia and CEPEP company will take justice where justice is due, right? And I know that CEPEP does look
out for the workers.
Yeah,
the workers is the most important element in this process.
When they investigate and they see that the worker really is at fault, justice will be due. So the worker will be get what is due. And we have faith in Barry Garcia.
Alright people, well tune in. Barry. Tune in.
Yes, Renaissance.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel now. You are trying to make 1,000. I almost reach it.
Right. And Renaissance, don't be afraid to bring information to us that is necessary to help us have a better relationship with the workers and the contractors.
Alright, well thanks.
Yeah.